that we are live, I try to get all my ingredients together. Oh, my hair's a little crazy. Okay. I try to get all my ingredients together so I don't have to keep leaving the frame as I usually do. Anyway, hello, I'm Alexis. I am a certified nutritionist and weight loss specialist. I help coach women on how to just have a better relationship with food, lose weight through nutrition, lose weight through loving the foods that they're eating. So today I want to make two of my favorite recipes that I find gives me so much pleasure in both making and enjoying. I find that a high carbohydrate diet, no matter who you are, is really not beneficial for long-term weight loss and maintenance. It also wreaks havoc on your blood sugar. So we're gonna make a cloud bread recipe. I wanna have turkey burgers tonight, so we're gonna make some buns. First, we need 4 egg whites, baking powder, egg white powder, and allulose. So first, let's just crack 4 egg whites right into the bowl, and we're gonna make sure that these come to stiff peaks. Oh, you know what I should get? I feel like I'm not prepared. Oh, we also need gelatin, so I'll go get that in a second. I'll put the discarded eggs right in there. So why I like this version of bread is because with the gelatin, it gives it a nice elastic bite without the gluten. So if you have a gluten intolerance, these will be perfect for you. If you want to be able to enjoy bread, but maybe you don't want the negative blood sugar spike and crash that bread provides, this would be great. If you don't want a ton of processed food in your life, this would be an awesome recipe for you. These come in handy for sure when you're trying to lose weight but not feel deprived of bread, because we all love bread. We want to be able to incorporate it into our lives, but sometimes it just doesn't fit with our goals. So instead, I make substitutions for those things that you want and that you desire, but at a much better ingredient list. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of baking powder with my 4 egg whites. And if you want this recipe and more, you can go to my website and check it out there. The full recipe is over there. So let me just get let me push this down a little. All right, we're gonna use, this is gonna fall. Anyway, I think people are starting to come in to this live, so I'll just talk until they're in. Hello everyone, welcome. We're making some nice weight loss inspired buns, and I don't mean that in a negative connotation or in a, I just mean these are low carb, gluten free. You can enjoy bread with these really take on the taste of like a bun. Now, is it gonna be like a totally processed bite? No, you're not gonna get that. This is 2 tablespoons of allulose. Allulose is great because it makes these like cloud bread look like bread. It gets nice and crispy on top. So you want that. And then the last is, sorry, where is my gelatin? Gelatin. I feel like oh my God, where is it? Hello? Sorry. Gelatin, oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I was filming all day and I feel like out of sorts. Anyway, so if you're just tuning in, I'm Alexis. I'm a weight loss nutritionist. And I help coach women one-on-one who are trying to lose weight, but in a really focusing on nutrition first, right? Like in a way that makes them feel really good and really motivated to eat the foods that they love. So in a way that's going to adhere to their, goals. So here we have all of the ingredients, and now I'm gonna fluff it up in my stand mixer over here. Okay. And I'm going to bring you over and show you what it looks like once it is fluffing up. So if you're new and you have some questions regarding weight loss, my viewpoints, I'm happy to answer them. A lot of the time I get asked if I believe in intermittent fasting. I believe in eating constantly through the day, but not consistently. And I also believe that you should have some time in between your meals in order for your body to rest and digest and metabolize all the food that you've eaten at the previous meal. So the way that my program works is I offer a customized meal plan to everyone that joins lexlovesfood.com, and I believe in a breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and dessert as a way to organize your day of eating. I really believe in tracking your food, weighing your food when you're just starting out to see what kind of protein you're getting, to see, how much vegetables you're getting, make sure that you're getting enough. I really don't believe in eliminating foods. If you want something, I believe in having it every day until you're almost sick of it. Like, that's my philosophy. I work with a lot of women that suffer from binge eating disorder, and usually it's women that had PCOS and now they're going through menopause, and I have a few clients who didn't realize it was PCOS, who are in their 70s now, and we just discovered that it probably was PCOS that they were suffering from their whole life. Usually that comes from a traumatic experience that has happened to someone, and it, maybe they dieted their whole life, maybe they just don't have a good relationship with food. So my goal, and the goal for the past 13 years that I've worked, one-on-one with clients, is to make them feel like they can eat again, like they can enjoy the kitchen again, they can enjoy food again, and they don't have to feel like they have to eat a little amount. I believe in high volume, big portions, especially if you've been dieting. You probably don't feel like you're eating, you probably feel like you have to eat a very little amount, and I want just to wash that myth away for you. So let me just check on this. All right. Just gonna fluff it up a little bit more. And then we're gonna divvy it up into these, and I'm going to bake them. While that's baking, we'll make like a faux fried rice that I literally do every night. I have a vegetable every day. For basically every meal, I have a vegetable. And sometimes my breakfast look like a lunch or a dinner. So I just believe in protein, fat, and fiber. And if that's in the form of a starchy carb, okay. If that's in the form of vegetables, even better. Okay, great. So it should look like marshmallows, if you can see here. And I'm having turkey burgers tonight, so I want to have a bun. Now, I had brown rice for lunch, and I actually had brown rice for breakfast today, so I am not opposed to carbohydrates, but I don't think that any of the buns that are, that I can buy in the store really will make me feel my best. I do not do well on a ton of gluten, and I also find myself craving more carbohydrates and more sweets after I have a lot of processed foods, especially like, a processed bun. So instead, I'd like to make my own, and I'm going to just butter. I'm gonna take butter. We're not afraid of butter here. And I'm gonna butter these so they don't stick. You could spray it, but I'm gonna just butter the insides. And I love this pan because I think it makes such great looking like English muffins or, bread. And that's the thing, a lot of weight loss and weight management and sustaining the weight that you've lost is really all about mindset. It's really all about how we talk to ourselves, how we view food. And if you can see food as, oh, this, really egg white bun looks like bread and it makes you feel good, that's all that matters. That's really all that matters, and that's gonna keep you focused on the goal. But no, I do not believe in restriction, but I do believe that you probably have some insulin issues if you are heavier and trying to lose weight. So you can definitely incorporate more your glycogen storages. I don't have to get into the science now, but basically your body can handle more carbohydrates as you lose weight. But at the beginning, you do want to be mindful of the amount, because an excess will be stored as fat, unfortunately. So, and you also don't want your blood sugar to spike and crash. And when you have a ton of fat stores, that sometimes, it's easier for the blood to hold on to the sugar that you're eating, that, the insulin doesn't get into the cells as easily, and it remains in your bloodstream, which you don't want, because that leads to a whole host of issues. So all that to be said, you just want to be mindful, and that's why this cloud bread recipe really put me on the map in Manhattan when I was working with clients one-on-one. After I graduated, I worked with an endocrinologist, and she had me make meal plans for her patients, because she really didn't know. They don't teach that, in med school. And when I gave women this recipe, they went wild. So, and they lost weight, even better. So we're gonna scoop this right in. And we'll try to be fairly even. But yeah, it should look like marshmallows. And they'll really expand, so you really don't wanna feel like that's even too much. Okay. I feel like this would be hard to make on a live because it's a lot of me looking down, but I figured might as well meet you guys. I'm new to YouTube. I've been on Instagram for a while, but yeah, YouTube is new to me, so hello. What are you making? So I am making basically cloud bread, but it's my version of cloud bread. So it's egg whites, egg white powder, gelatin. I have the full recipe on my website. So if you go to lexlovesfood.com, there is a subscription fee to join, but it's worth it because everyone that joins gets a customized meal plan when they join. So I'm gonna just maybe have room for one more. And I think each one of these buns is gonna be like 30 calories or something like crazy low, which when I talk calories, well, check it out. Okay, great, thanks. When I talk calories really do reign supreme when it comes to losing weight, because you do have to be in what's called a deficit. So when you are eating less than your body is burning, you're gonna lose weight. But what you eat in that diet, or in your new, way of eating, what you eat within that calorie deficit, let's just say, is really just as important as staying in a calorie deficit. So you want to eat foods that are gonna nourish you, that are going to make you feel like you don't wanna, binge later on because you really, have not satisfied yourself both physically and mentally. So you do wanna enjoy, sweets at your discretion. Everyone's different, right? So you have to really know what's working for your body. Everyone's different in the sense that we all need different calorie targets to lose weight and to maintain weight. And that's why when you join my website, I think it's vital that I give you a customized plan, and that way you can use my website and see the recipes and see the macros and understand how it will fit into your life for weight loss. Does that make sense? All right, let's pop these in the oven. These will be ready in, let's give it 20 minutes. And while that is cooking, I am going to make a cauliflower faux fried rice, because like I was saying before, I literally make this probably every day. When I'm onto something, I am onto something. Now, I recipe test in my kitchen a lot because I create new recipes for you guys, but I love certain things and I just like have to have them every day. And I've been on a cabbage kick. When you cook cabbage down, it caramelizes. It has like a sweetness to it. I find it's even better than cauliflower rice because the cauliflower can sometimes get like mushy. The cabbage really doesn't. It just gets this caramelization that is so delicious. So what I'm gonna do is show you what sorry, let me just clean this up. And the beauty of it is I put liquid, it's a lot of egg whites in these dishes today, but what I do is I put liquid egg whites with the cabbage and then some sweet, sugar-free, it's called GQ's orange marinade, and I just like mix it all together. It tastes so delicious, almost like you're getting it at a Chinese takeout order, and it also provides more protein. So why do we talk protein? Satiety. Satiety will either keep you feeling full and not want to overeat, which overeat causes weight gain. Protein will also help you, basically, when you try to break down protein, you need energy to do that. So it's basically like going to the gym when you're eating protein in the simplest form possible, but your body doesn't absorb all of the calories in protein. So even better, we like that. And it is just essential for, yes, maintaining your muscle mass and everything. As we age, we lose muscle. Muscle is our metabolism, so you do want to keep up with that. I think animal protein reigns supreme, but if you do not eat animal protein, do what you have to do. But I just find that animal protein gives us all the essential amino acids and provides lasting satiety. So that's what I'm all about, animal protein. So let's get the cabbage out. And the liquid egg whites. I don't know why I just don't get all of this stuff at the beginning. I really should. I really should. My husband is always like, why are you not prepared when you go on a live? And I don't know, that's just me. I fly by the seat of my pants sometimes when I'm in a live. Maybe I want to make something else. But no, we'll do this. So here's the cabbage rice. I literally just cut a huge cabbage into wedges. And then if you want to check out my what I eat in a day, I show you how to do that in one of my videos. And if you guys could subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. Oh, here's the egg whites. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So I riced the cabbage, and now I'm gonna put it over a hot pan. Let's get the pan. All right. Here's the pan, and yes, I'm gonna measure. I measure what I eat because I like to manage what I eat. You can control what you manage. You can also make new suggestions to yourself, like, oh, I really wasn't full yesterday. What did I eat? And go back to what you ate and see where you can make certain improvements. When I meet with clients, we always go over a day of what they've eaten that they're, feeling really good about, and a day that they could improve upon. It's just really beneficial. So, especially if you're just starting out with counting your calories and understanding where the calories and nutrients are coming from, it's important to know how many carbohydrates you're eating a day and how much fiber is in those carbohydrates, right? So what's your net, meaning your total carbohydrates minus your fiber, what's your total carbohydrates for the day? Because if one day or 1 week it's 100, and then your net is like 100 every day, and you don't see weight loss, but then you tweak just your carbohydrates a little bit and maybe lessen them a little, maybe to 90 every day instead of 100. You save 10 grams of carbohydrates every day. That adds up. But I digress. So cabbage going right in. should probably move you over there. But yeah, so that's that. If you guys could tell me things like videos that you like to see. Do you like what I eat in a days? Do you like meal prep? I just today did a batch cooking because, so I believe ingredient prep is well above meal prepping for the week. If you have ingredients, oh, I even have them over here. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna meal prep and you're not gonna want what you made on Monday come Friday. That always happens. You're not in the mood for, even overnight, like you'll make yourself an egg sandwich for the next day. Now, if you have an early flight to catch, you have somewhere to be very early in the morning, absolutely make yourself an egg sandwich, like make yourself something that you know you're gonna like and enjoy for the next day, because then you're running out the door and you may not have time to make yourself something, and that, you know, for sure plan ahead and make yourself something. But when it comes to batch cooking ingredients, that is key, especially if you're someone that maybe suffers from like ADD, like you can't stay focused on the task at hand, like you can't really make, like creating a meal is hard for you, so you go for whatever is quick, available, and you never end up feeling like full and satisfied because maybe you go for a lot of processed foods. Like if that sounds like you and you have a hard time staying organized and structured with your meals, but you have a goal to lose weight, definitely highly suggest ingredient prepping. So I do ingredients like turkey burgers, and I'll show you what I did today. So I did turkey burgers, I did eggplant roasted at 425 in the oven, is perfect. Peppers and onions. So the vegetables that I made, and what I really like is I find that eggplant, peppers, and onions seem to go really well together. You can put sauce, like I put marinara on them together with a little either like nutritional yeast or Parmesan cheese, and it is a beautiful combination. You can put this in like a sausage, you know, a sausage stir fry, or you could do, you could even blend this up if you wanted to and make sort of like baba ganoush. There's just like sky's the limit. I also like to add these to salads. So that's what I like, and I just find them very versatile vegetables. But if I were to make an actual meal with this, I may not be in the mood for it. That's why I want options. I'm a girl who likes her options. So we have that, we have the turkey burgers, and I like 95, I think it's 95.5 ground turkey, or 96.4 is a good option. Oh, and then I also did, so all of this, I just had to edit the video, but all of it's coming out. And then there's no other way to make grilled chicken than on a cast iron. Like if you have a cast iron skillet, oh my God, you have to cook your protein on that, because, and I use this grilled chicken for salads, sandwiches, stir fries, even just alone. Like I sometimes use it as like a chicken nugget, and I like to eat it like this, dip it in honey mustard sauce with, you know, some vegetables on the side. It's versatile. And then I made zucchini muffins because you always need something sweet. Now, did this take a long time? Yeah, it took a couple hours, but I was also filming, so maybe it took less time if I wasn't like stopping and starting. But now, when it comes time to for dinner, you know, and I have 2 boys and I have a busy life and work full time, now it's just so easy for me to pull this out and make dinner for my husband and I. My kids rarely eat what I want them to. We're working on it. But now we have meals set up and I don't have to scramble or think about it. I could just, you know, sometimes you get like decision fatigue. No more. So I like to do that. Right, let me show you what this is looking like. Okay. I'm gonna mix this up. Can you say? Sorry. I'm gonna mix this up, and I like it to get a little bit more caramelized and cooked down a little bit more, and then we'll add the liquid egg. And this right now is going to be a snack. So my snack, I always have one around 4 or even 5 o'clock. Your snack is so important because it sets you up for that nighttime, binging and overeating that you do because you haven't eaten enough during the day. There are a lot of reasons why you may feel the need to overeat after dinner. Emotional, hunger plays a big role. But physical hunger, like you could really be hungry, and not even the fact that you didn't eat enough at dinner. Maybe you didn't eat enough in the beginning, part of the day. It's so easy for us to wake up, run out the door, and, not really stop and eat or feel hunger because we're really busy during the day. But it catches up with you at night. And that nighttime binging, I know it well because I hear it all the time from clients. I was a nighttime snacker, or, I could go all day. And then when nighttime hit, I was like, oh my God, why am I so hungry? Like in my 20s, I would be like ravenous at night. Well, it's because I didn't eat much during the day because our bodies can just go, go, go. But then when we stop, take a pause at the end of the night, when sort of like we've been stressed during the day and we're sort of decompressing, it's very easy for us to want to reward ourselves with food. But if you have steady blood sugar, eating consistently throughout the day, you won't feel so physically hungry at the end. There's a lot of reasons why though. It could be emotional, like you have to learn maybe how to decompress in a way that doesn't involve food. That's the hardest thing to learn. So I would rather, honestly, and this is probably the best part of this live, is I would rather see you incorporate your stress food and incorporate that into your day and know that you had that to look forward to at the end of dinner. I literally have seen that has helped my clients tremendously. Just feel better, feel like they actually have like a built-in comfort system with food at the end of the day. Try it. If you are unsure, how many calories you should be eating or what your macros should look like. I mean, I don't really stress the macros when I work with clients, or when you join lexlovesfood.com, I put a customized plan together and it includes calories and macros, but I really want you to focus on just balancing your meals at the beginning, like understanding what you're eating and journaling, writing it down. I think making sure that you have a plan Sunday night, write it all down, what you're gonna eat for the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What am I gonna have for breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, dessert? Maybe even putting it into like a MyFitnessPal or Lose It app, something to track, what you're having and how many calories you're consuming. But I will say, if you haven't had balanced meals, you're going to feel a world of difference, and you're going to feel this like bit of euphoria basically come over you once you start eating properly. All right. So now let's take this, and where did my mixer go? I just had it, no? Oh, here. Okay. So now we're gonna put in the middle a little bit of liquid egg whites. And the combination, it's incredible. Just do it and let me know what you think. 75 grams of liquid egg whites, about 150, like a cup and a half of cabbage, about a quarter cup of liquid egg whites if you don't have a food scale. And then let me show you this. Here. This mixed up salt is like my favorite seasoning. It has dehydrated onion and garlic. It's delicious. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put it back on the stove. So good. And let's check on the muffins. Or the buns. Ooh, they look so good. They look so good. I'm just gonna put, oh my goodness, wait till you see what these look like. And I am so sorry I keep moving away from the camera, but I have to just put this on top. Oh my God, you guys, look at this. They look so good. You can't can't see. Okay. Well, you will in 5 minutes. And I really shouldn't have opened that door because you really shouldn't. I put a little bit of tin foil on top. Should I see if you can see it? Should I show you? I don't want to open the door because when you open the door, then everything sort of falls in. So let me take you with me to, oh my God, sorry. Take you with me over here. We're gonna mix this up. And then, oh, I gotta show you the GQ sauce that I use. All right. Sorry, this is, sorry if it's making you nauseous. All right, let me put you here. And that way I can take you around with me. All right. Better, okay. Oh, the GQ sauce, okay. One day we'll do a tour of the refrigerator, but not today. Okay. And Baked by Melissa cupcakes. But I feel like I just made them. I made a version of them with my zucchini muffins. Okay. I did use the Kodiak baking mix. I like that. All right, so this is going to be my snack. My snack will consist of protein, liquid egg whites, and fiber, the cabbage, and it's gonna keep me feeling really good, really full, satisfied, and I'm not gonna feel ravenous for dinner, and I'm not gonna overeat at dinner because I'm feeling good from my snacks. You can turn that off. And let me show you the buns, and then I'm gonna go. So, here are the buns. Whoa, baby, look at that. Can you believe that they come out like that? It's crazy. I'm always amazed. I think they're ready. Yeah, let's turn this off. And then they stay in here for a little bit so they don't deflate. But I'm gonna have this with my turkey burgers tonight. Thank you guys for joining me on this live. This was so fun. Please subscribe. I'm new to YouTube and I could use your support. And it's been fun. Thanks. Bye.